On the headlines today, we have a diplomatic feud between India and Canada that has escalated to the point where India is no longer issuing visas in Canada. Across the pond, the United Kingdom passes into law the Online Safety Bill, cracking down on criminal activities and hate speech online, while King Charles visits the French capital Paris, filling in his mother's boots. The media landscape has been shook by the stepping down of Rupert Murdoch as the chairman of News Corp and CEO of Fox. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs has suspended visa processing in Canada, citing security threats faced by the Indian High Commission and Consulate. The two members of the G20 are feuding over the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's announcement that Indian agents were involved in the killing of Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Narendra Modi's government has firmly rejected those allegations and has deemed them a result of anti-Indian sentiment which is on the rise, expelling a senior Canadian diplomat in response. Furthermore, the Indian government cites threats at its diplomatic premises in Canada, such as a poster with the words "Kill India." The Online Safety Bill, first proposed in 2019, will become law after receiving approval from the House of Lords. The law is designed to remove illegal content and protect children from harmful content. However, privacy concerns are raised as the law forces platforms such as WhatsApp to release private messages to be checked for criminal activity. Once a haven for drugs and weapon trafficking due to its secure encryption, WhatsApp will now have to give up user information to facilitate the British government's intention to crack down on terrorism and hate speech on the social media application. The wording of the law remains vague, leaving many to wonder if this is a righteous measure to limit harmful content or an apparent ploy to crack down on free speech. King Charles visits France with the intention of strengthening the diplomatic bond between France and the United Kingdom. The visit, initially scheduled for March, got delayed due to the violence that followed after France's pension reform. King Charles, much like his mother Queen Elizabeth, is a proficient French speaker. He visited France with his wife Queen Camilla for a 3-day visit where they were welcomed by the French Prime Minister Elizabeth Borne. This visit marks a historic event as it has been 85 years since a king paid an official visit to Paris. Following the ceremonial welcome, the king and queen traveled to Elysée Palace where they met with French President Emmanuel Macron. Later that day, there was a state dinner for them at the Palace of Versailles. Hugh Grant, Didier Drogba and Mick Jagger were few of the notable celebrities who attended the event. The following day, King Charles was welcomed by senators and assembly members at the French Senate, and on the final day, they arrived at Bordeaux, the twin city of Bristol, since 1947. Rupert Murdoch, the media mogul who shaped politics in the UK, the US and Australia, steps down as chairman of News Corp and CEO of Fox at the age of 92. Throughout his 70-year career in media, Murdoch raised the stature of his publications. His many outlets include the New York Post, Fox News, The Times, The Sun, among others. He has helped shape politics throughout the English-speaking world, for better or for worse. World leaders such as Margaret Thatcher and Tony Blair sought the tactical support of his publication in their bids to win popularity. Lately, Murdoch's media empire has been under hot water, with Fox News paying out an estimated 787 million sum in a defamation lawsuit filed by Dominion Voting Systems. This was a result of a tirade of alleged misinformation given out by Fox News pundits over the use of Dominion's voting machines in the highly contested American presidential elections.